TOP FM.
I beg to differ.
And of course, I beg to differ. We have to cancel the interview with the guys tonight.
Top FM 105.
But we bring Dr. Toa on at least for a few minutes.
Shout. Shake to come.
And then Chris Bewell will take over with the team. They are back to differ team. And so we have in the background now, we have Mr. Fred Smith, the veteran.
Producer correct.
Boom, 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 boom. Mr. Smith, what's up? How are you? Mr. Fred Smith, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. It look like you're in the summer mood. You won't be in the studio today, but you gotta be there. What's going on? I'm not hearing you.
Okay, I think you can hear me now. I said I'll be here for a few minutes. We're supposed to be having Dr. Toa for at least 15-20 minutes. And then after which Chris Bewell will be taking over with the team. The first team I should have had here tonight, they didn't come. They should have come by 8 o'clock. Unfortunately, they didn't show up until 15 minutes to 9. And then we tried doing the setup. And 9 o'clock, we couldn't do it. So we have to switch it up to tomorrow. Dr. Toa should be coming for 15 minutes. So I sent in the link already. There is this thing between the CDC and the Unity Party in Grand Jide on the anniversary venue where they will be having. And so Dr. Toa want to speak to cross-section of Grandidians as a Liberian or Grandidian who have worked on the international scene and also have some interest in political activities. He's trying to contest for 2029 on the senatorial, for the senatorial position anyway. So, yeah. So we're expecting him just for 15-20 minutes, and after which and you guys can take over the. But how's everything? Your recent haircut, you decide not to get butcher hair now.
No, I keep here for 26. I usually operate on occasion or event. So I'm trying to be, way back when it's 26, you look good. I'm waiting for 26.
Looking good
Or
at business.
if I go in for my cousin funeral, then I look good. We know they did, but he just passed away. The late Herbert Kwamalu. So we're having a family meeting today, and after that meeting, at least I will know what to do.
Oh, okay, all right. You buy this thing looking too fresh and ready with where they drew them on Facebook now. They hitting you up everywhere. They drew
No,
them.
they ready for me, yeah.
They drew them one who you talking about.
Yeah, they ready for me, yeah.
They drew them one who you talking about.
Maybe they want me to visit Liberia.
But you wasting time. Can't you get some kind
I
of
know that's a problem.
Cause you get some idea. Yeah. What about you?
I will make my tour of Liberia.
Yeah. So we're having problem with the internet tonight. The Starlink, we're having problem. The guy didn't how do I call it, put credit on the Starlink, and so the whole day we've been out from internet, so we are using the data. So I know that there will be some problems along the way. We hope that we shouldn't, experience those kind of situation.
What's the difference using Starlink and data?
Starlink is a very clean thing. I mean, it doesn't give too many problems that the way data will do. Just in case the internet for the network provider, if for instance Lone Star, I mean, we are using Lone Star. If Lone Star networks drop automatically, you wouldn't have internet tonight, obviously. But for Starlink, it's just automatic. As you plug it, it's moving. Yeah. So I'm seeing Mr. Mohammed MSG1 Keita, National Executive President of EULA.
Yeah,
Mr. Keita, how are you?
Okay. I'm fine, thank you.
Audio is not too clean. I mean, probably maybe you have to get that particular microphone a little bit close to your lip so that we can hear you better, tonight. Welcome. How are you tonight?
I'm all right. You can hear me now much better.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we going to see your face? Or when are we going to see the darkness?
I don't know why it died. I'm on. It's a muted. I don't know.
Probably, maybe you didn't.
Awesome. Let me open my camera.
Yeah, you have to get. Thank you. I mean, just open your camera.
1 second. Let me fix my background.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're just joining us, my people, this is 105.3 megahertz. We broadcast from Zoeju Grand, Jide County, Republic of Liberia. And this is the program I beg to differ. Tonight we are having Mr. Mohammed MSG1 Keita, National Executive President, EULA. We're having a very big guest. And I'm sure right after this interview, I'm going to buy a car, Mr. Fred Smith. You don't think so?
One thing you should be praying to after the program. Liberian will be getting that document to stay here in America. So that's a plus for us.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Fine. I mean, that's good. That's very, very much good. We pray so, and we hope so. Trust me. We pray and we hope so. It's going to work out. So while we are here, we actually thought to bring somebody on quickly for 15-20 minutes. The person hasn't showing up. So what we'll do is, Mr. Smith, I mean, let's welcome the guest and roll along the program until we can have the next person coming in. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening. This is a special edition of I Beg to Differ on Top 105.3 FM. And this Fred the Veteran Smith will be co-hosting with Sekou Kuroma. Our host is busy today, Achi Wright, and he will understand, putting things together for his daughter cook-off. I love to go to the cook-off, but it's about 2 or 3 hour or 4 hour drive for me. And I would be disappointing the executive director of EULA if I should go to the cook-off in Virginia, where our whole co-host Achi Wright is having special guests for his daughter graduation, and he have to be very busy to do it, so he can't be with her. Sekou, you were the same when your daughter was graduating from high school. You were very busy. So you can understand Mr. Wright's situation today as a father, proud of his daughter graduating, and now he wants to entertain the guests, with food and music, and the weather is all good. The only thing he's missing your music. If you were there, then your music was going to make the guests feel much better. But anyway, you can't be here. So myself, I can't be there. So we are privileged to have the executive director of EULA. He's not a stranger to us. He's been here before, but this time he come in much stronger this time because he have a lot of information to provide for us tonight, I beg to differ. So his Honorable Mohammed Keita, President of EULA, and some of his officers, if they can come. If not, he can go solo. And we're going to focus on EULA of yesterday, today, and the future in building a stronger Liberians community in the USA and contributing to the growth and developments of Mother Liberia. So that would be the topic with EULA, and we'll move to different aspect of the interview when it's necessary. So, Mr. Mohammed Keita, although we put the CEO poll, your middle name, one, I like to call that one, because when you call that one, it means something special. So let me welcome you. And then if you want to put it one there, then you put it there. Welcome to Top FM 105.3. I beg to differ.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, veteran, and thank you, Mr. Poma, for hosting us here tonight. I appreciate it. I mean, you're doing a wonderful job for our people in Liberia. First thing, I told Mr. Smith, in Liberia, all the thing happening like this, and you bring in Liberia right on the ground of the international ground. We thank you. You've been really, really promoting our country. We are thankful to you. Thank you very much. And it's an honor to be here tonight. I mean, what time is it this evening? And would you, any question you have for me, please bring it on, and we are ready to answer.
Okay, let me start the ball rolling, then we'll give it to the CEO to ask his question. And once you ask, give a historical perspective of EULA of yesterday, today, and the future. How will you summarize it?
A very simple, EULA mainly was founded by the, from the beginning, by the group of students. Due to the situation we had in our country those days, way back then, when you and I couldn't, talk, to speak in our mind, unless you have to stand behind some godfather before you can speak. That's how EULA came in to make sure that the right of Liberian prevail. That we all should have an equal right, equal voting right, politically in any way possible, human right as well. That was then. And they fought by all means. They tried their best, and they achieved a lot, and from there, EULA was founded mainly, for those aspects, and also developmental as well. At EULA today, we are pursuing to make sure that our people still have the same right, but equal, so that EULA is working towards building, let's say, a business center, medical center in Liberia as well. And we're also encouraging all Liberians, it's about time to go home. Because one of the biggest things is that if you look behind you after 30 years, 40 years, and there's nothing there, I mean, it's difficult for you to go home. But at this time, EULA have done that, achieved a lot, and one of the main things that we are focusing on is our medical center, which happen to be the EULA complex center in Monrovia in White Plain. So EULA yesterday is stronger, and EULA today, we took the mantle of our forefathers, our brothers, our mothers, our sisters who put this organization together to carry the dream forward. So we crossed the bridge already. We are here on the ground to make sure that the shovel dig the hole to put foundation down. Thank you.
So if we look at EULA of the future, is it too early to think about the future? Because people start looking at the future already. Are we to where you want for EULA to be 10 years from now?
Believe me, EULA future 10 years from now, EULA is going to be in the hand of our youth. 10 years from now, and EULA will be better. Trust me, you have building center in Liberia, also here in America as well. We were focusing on other things, but right now it's about time that we do better. But EULA 10 years from now, mark my word, just mark it today. Like I told somebody during the time of 20 years ago, I was a guest speaker for another organization in Texas. I told him, I said, 15 years from now, you will count Liberian with master degree more than what you have today in high school. And that's what happened. And today, Liberian doing well. On our EULA, we're doing a lot. And 10 years from now, you will say amen. I promise you that.
Now, you can't talk about the yesterday, today, and the future. We're all looking at some of the challenges EULA is facing now. What are some of the challenges that we don't know about that EULA is facing?
Yeah, so, some of the challenges we are facing, one thing our people say in our native language is if you're walking on the path and you have one stick on your shoulder, it's on the shoulder of the man in the front, it's on the shoulder of the man who on the back. If the man in the back dropped that particular stick, it hurt the other person's collarbone. And we started EULA to make sure that we all work together. But as times go by, some people, on the other hand, want to create something to say it's me. And EULA is not like that. EULA is for all Liberian. Whatever I say here is a voice of Liberia. It's not just me. Whatever we do is a Liberian people that are doing it. And not just one person. So one person shouldn't take credit for something. If you're giving an award, if they give you something, always say it is the Liberian people that gave this. And we are thankful to Liberian people. It's the same thing we're looking at. So we have places like I went to Iowa the other day. Somebody said, but what is EULA? And I asked a question, you don't know what EULA is? I said, no. But how did you get a document in this country? It's like I got through TPS. But who created the TPS? Who fought for the TPS? It was EULA. So also their organization, I said, my organization? No, our organization. So those are some of the challenges. We have to try to educate some of our brothers and to tell them what EULA have done and what EULA continue to do. So those are the challenges we are facing, and we have to start promoting it to let Liberian people know about that.
Okay, let me go to our CEO. I know he's been patient. He has some questions but for EULA, although we're in the USA. So this is your opportunity, Mr. Koroma. EULA operate in the diaspora in the United States, and you can ask him some questions.
Okay, thank you very much. Folks, if you're just joining us, I'd like to welcome. My name is Sheku Koroma, and we are hosting Mr. Mohamed Keita, the National Executive President of EULA. EULA is the umbrella organization that controls every single Liberian in the United States. And we are talking to the president this wonderful time. Mr. President, can you please tell me, you're talking about a project in Liberia. Which county specifically are you going to be targeting? Could that county be Grand Jide, where we are presently broadcasting?
First of all, let me come in a little bit. We started in Moserado County because if you look at the besides Nimba, if you look at the geographical location, if you look at the population, and I wish the government of Liberia would try to think about that. The majority of the people right now in Monrovia, everybody in Monrovia is like you leaving Liberia, going to the United States or Europe to seek for better living. So most of our people live in the villages to come in Monrovia seeking for, the better living. So we decided to start it in Monrovia first. And once we have it, then Monrovia almost like the center area. We started there in White Plain, the medical center. Once we started there, in the future, we'll move from county to county. We'll have a smaller version there and whatnot to see how best way. And also we're looking forward to having a mobile medical, let's say mobile medical system where you can move around, and hopefully we should have that next year, with a mobile medical, something that the mobile can move around from village to village, after the building project.
Besides advocating for Liberians in the United States, what specific projects can you boast of that Eula have had in Liberia?
Yeah, I would say that a lot, because during the time of COVID, Eula was there with a medical team, and we make sure that we help Liberian people on the ground. The women empowerment was there as well. The same thing with Ebola. And the Ebola, in fact, myself, I traveled to Liberia during that time. We helped a lot of people. And it is not just that area. We've also been helping us, like say, schools. Some of the people walk to us, like, when they help with our school, and sometimes we'll buy chairs, we'll buy books and whatnot for those people. But this time, we want to make it visible. You can feed someone, but at least if you give them something to know that they are sitting on a need, they will know that at least you've done something. So you have done a lot, feeding people, medical, education and whatnot. And we have a lot of our brothers, those that were struggling from Liberia during the war, they came here, will make sure that at least some of them stay in this country here to help our country as well. So those are the things we boast of. And one thing we boast of today, Eula is not only operating in the United States, we're also operating in Liberia, because we have a registered, organization there right in Liberia, in Monrovia there. So we practice that as well. So we enter there not just stranger, but we are Liberian to help.
We're not hearing. Unmute yourself, Sekou.
Mr. Keita, let me go a little bit personal. Are you from the Mandingo tribe?
Okay. One thing I will come up with this. Whenever people ask me this question, it hit me hard, especially during the war. I'm from a Liberian tribe. I'm a Gribble, a Gio, a Mano, a every tribe in Liberia. Because the moment we start hitting tribe, that's why Eula is so unique. There's nothing like tribe. Nothing, zero. You only elected based on what you can do, your capability, your commitment to the cause of Liberian people. So tribal thing is something that we don't even go there at all. And people ask questions sometimes, okay, what the MSG1 stand for? Like I told you, 2021, tell you about the MSG1, it's exactly the 16.
Prince.
Yeah. All right, so thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And for me, sometimes it makes a lot of sense if people actually know the tribe you're coming from, and people feel like, our brother, even though every Liberian is a brother, but they feel a sense of belonging. I came from the Mende Mandingo tribe. I got a Mandingo blood, I got a Mende blood in me, and I'm very proud of that. Very, very proud of that. And I can tell anybody, I'm proud of that. So whether you are Gio, you are Mana, and trust me, I live among the Crown people. I marry a Crown woman. And it's just so unique, and that's why I decided to ask you, because I wanted to know whether we part of each other in some kind of way. But look, no problem with that. That's fine. So, Mr. Keita, is it? Yeah, that's right. Mr. Keita, is it possible we hold you a little bit for 5-10 minutes and bring in Dr. Towa quickly, just for a short message, and then he leaves, then we get you back on?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much. Dr. Towa, welcome. How are you tonight?
Well, thank you.
Dr. Towa, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Dr. Towa?
Yeah,
I'm hearing him. I'm hearing him.
I am here.
Dr. Towa, welcome tonight. Welcome. welcome to the program. I beg to differ. Welcome to the program. I beg to differ. Let me hear you. I mean, your audio is like cracking. How are you?
Very well. Can you hear me clear? Very well. Can you hear me clear?
Yeah, Dr. Toa, I'm hearing you clear now. Okay, so Mr. Smith, Mr. Keita, let me just let you know that the CDC and the Unity Party having a little situation in Grand Jide, and Dr. Toa would like to speak quickly to his people in Grand Jide County, and then we'll be leaving off very shortly as we continue our program tonight. CDC is having her anniversary in Grand Jide County, and they're asking for a location, a venue to be used. Now, Unity Party, from the Ministry of Youth and Sport angle, have decided to have a peace and unity tournament in Grand Jide, also requesting or have requested and granted the opportunity to use that identical place for 10 consecutive days. The county attorney previously had a meeting with them and decided to give CDC 2 days, upon which he was invited to Monrovia, and that particular decision has been revoked as we speak. This morning, the county attorney was on the radio and he spoke to cross-section of Grand Jide saying he doesn't have that particular jurisdiction, that control, that particular power right now. The person who had that power, or people who have that power to grant an opportunity for CDC to use a venue will be the city mayor and the superintendent. We invited Senator Dennis. Senator Dennis spoke and he said, look, I beg you, I will come to speak to authority. I respect authority so much. Akaros Gray came on the program this morning and say, whether they agree or not, the program will be held in Zweju and we don't care what happened. Now Dr. Toa will be contesting for 2029 in Grand Jide County for the senatorial position. Not just that, as a Grand Jidian, he has decided to speak to cross-section of people tonight to making sure that he at least put hold to this situation before it brings up a very serious problem that Grand Jidian need will spoil. Because even as we speak, we are speaking right now sitting because we have peace. Dr. Toa, welcome to the program tonight. 15 minutes. What do you have to say to your people in Grand Jide County quickly?
Well, thank you, Sekou. Thank you. And I am speaking tonight not as a partisan belonging to any political party. Speaking as a Grand Jidian, as an eminent Grand Jidian, and as a Liberian, and also as a former diplomat of ECOWAS. Now, the exercise of political discourse in our country is guaranteed by our Constitution. And so every Liberian has the right to have their political activities in a county of their choice. In this case, a particular political institution has selected Grand Jide to host their events, which, among other things, I think it is a good thing for the economy of Grand Jide County and also to celebrate our mosaic as a people to be held in Grand Jide. So my appeal to the county administration is that the county should do everything possible to facilitate the hosting of a political party event peacefully in Grand Jide County. And I want the event to take place within the atmosphere of cordiality, such that the peace, tranquility, and coexistence of the people of Grand Jide will be upheld. So this is my appeal. Therefore, it is incumbent upon all people of goodwill from Grand Judea County and all Liberians to please continue to exercise the attitude of coexistence. There's no one from outer space coming to use any geographic location of Liberia. We are all Liberians. And so the governing body right now in Grand Judea County, the mantle is on them if a particular location earmarked by the other party is taken for whatever reason, then a discussion should ensue to find other location within Grand Judea County. I don't want to believe that only one location is the only possible place in Grand Judea. But I'm counting all Grand Judeans to exercise their highest degree of tolerance so that the political discourse, which is so guaranteed by our Constitution, and it is the direction that we encourage all Liberians to pursue instead of violence to take place. And I want this, and I'm adding my voice first as a Liberian and as an eminent son of Grand Judea County, requesting peaceful coexistence in the discharge of political interaction or political discourse by the CDC to take place in Grand Judea. And I think this is very important. And I don't feel that I should say that without not adding my voice to call on all parties concerned to discharge their responsibilities in a way that guarantee the peace, harmony, and the coexistence of all Liberians and the people of Grand Judea at this point in time. To say that this has nothing to do with my senatorial ambition tonight as a true son of Grand Judea to tell all concerned to exercise restraint for the of our county and for the good of Zulu City. Everyone involved here are Liberians. And so Liberians should exercise their highest degree of tolerance towards one another. That is my appeal. That is my request. And this is the point of reasoning that I want to give to all actors in Grand Judea at this point in time. Thank you. May the peace of Grand Judea prevail. May harmony and goodwill exist. And may the good hospitality permeate throughout these activities for the good of our country. Thank you. And thank you.
Sekou?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm unmuting. Thank you very much. Mr. Smith, you got any question for him before we can let him go?
Yeah. Mr. Towa, you have been through so many challenges when it comes to West Africa, making peace, your role you play in ECOWAS. How can your knowledge, your experience be put in this complex situation that existing between Unity Party and CDC? We just had a discussion the last time on I Bet to Different. What's going on between these two political parties. that it hinders the development and other things in Liberia. How can you, I know you have given this speech, but what do you think you can use to diffuse the tension between these two parties? I know there are other political parties, but these two just go against each other. What can you say at this time? Because I took heed to your word. There are a lot of facilities in Grand Gilead that one could use, but they want this particular facility to use. How can you add your voice to diffuse the tension?
Thank you. And my call here is not a question of who right or wrong. So when there are competing interests, there has to be a giving and taking. So the idea here is that the CDC has earmarked the event to take place in Grand Gilead. And other arm of government and an institution of the state, the youth wants to have their own activities. The location earmarked by the other. And then whatever the situation, I'm not concerned about who right or wrong. I'm not concerned who should use the particular facility or not. But what I'm concerned about is that facilities to accommodate the hosting of the CDC event in Grand Gilead County does not in any shape or form defined to any locality. So, if for any reason a particular earmarked area is contestable, rationally, a decision can be taken for the continued hosting of the event, of the CDC event. So I am adding my voice that, look, there is no need for grave contestation. Let the CDC leadership and the county authority have a point of reasoning, because I refuse to accept that Zwedru lacks facilities to accommodate either the youth or the CDC event. A dialogue can ensue through which civility will prevail. Liberia and all of us are saber. And so I'm sure when this forum is created, a resolution will come. But I am asking all Grand Gileadans today, the CDC participants, majority of whom are hosting the event in Zwedru are Grand Gileadans, and other Liberian citizens are coming, and the county authorities are Grand Gileadans, and maybe other Liberians are also actors. But whatever the situation, let us reason together. Let them reason together. And if they need my help, I'll get involved so that this can be resolved. Because there are many places that either party can use, so that all these events can be held side by side without any interruption of the other. So this is my plea for the peace of Grand Gilead, for the harmony of our people. Our Grand Gilead has seen so much tension, so much crisis, and this is not a time to witness another situation. So I'm appealing to all actors to consider de-escalating the situation and reasoning to find a way forward. And that would be my recommendation and appeal to all concerned. Thank you.
Mr. Our special guest, Mohamed Keita, you've been in peace with regional organization in the USA, and you also have a chapter in a ULA chapter in Liberia, and people from Grand Gilead might be part of that chapter and also in the USA. I want for you to ask a question or use your voice in a way that can bring peace in this type of situation.
Oh, thank you so much. I mean, Dr. Toa said it all. You know, we know politics is different from a personal ego. And you can run politics. You don't have to hurt each other. And you give everybody the chance to exercise their franchise indeed, which is not bad. What are you, CDC, or you from CDC, from Unity Party, from this party, from any party for that matter? If you just give everybody a chance to exercise their political right, their franchise, I think things will be okay. That's all it's about. But the problem we have in Liberia, once somebody get into power, he have the gavel to get decision for everybody, which is wrong. That's where problem can come from. If you're a leader within the community, you have to kind in the middle. Like Eula, when we write to write, we don't say we don't condemn the government, criticize this, but we tell them the truth. What is happening now in Grand Judah, people want to do whatever they want to do. Once you are going there, give the people a chance. That's what democracy is about. That's why it's open. Then what the essence of having democracy, you got multi-political party around, and the other people cannot exercise their right. This is very bad. I really, when it comes to Liberian politics, I'm kind of a little bit touched because we have seen things for ourselves. We've been there on the ground for University of Liberia, BWI. They took all the way from the village, in my home village, from Nima County to Brossomore to Monrovia. I didn't even know what to turn. Politicians did that. And some of those same politicians today milking our country. I don't want to go too far. What I'm saying now, I'm saying it not as a ULA president, but just a personal thing that somehow hurt some of us. Give other people a chance. You can be president, you can be senator. The people want to do something, give them break. Let them do it. That's all it's about. That's it. You want politics there. Your personal ego, you want to exercise that, carry in your house. Don't bring in the LeBron community. Get out. If you can't exercise that, then you're not a leader. So, let me not go too far, but we have a special day to talk about a couple of things like the drug issue in Liberia and whatnot. When you see our press statement next week, I'd like to come back here to talk about that. Because when it comes to Liberia, I'm very emotional. You understand? I wanted the veteran from youth age to come. Politicians that use us, they are sitting down to the crossing and left to say they are peacemaker. Give me a break. You know what? Let me not go. Let me leave that one there. You will get to know MSG. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Dr. Tua, let's take your party comment. We have to leave you. Dr. Tua, let's take your party comment. We have to leave you. Go ahead.
Yes. Well, look, whatever is the situation, I think the governing body in Grand Judah County should do all they can to accommodate the CDC to host their event. Any action to tend to frustrate, to give people the run around and all of that is not healthy for our democracy. People, political party, political entities to be welcome to freely exercise within the confines of the law. If anyone in the exercise of the fundamental right contravene the law, don't get hold of responsible for that. What I'm saying tonight, the CDC, as you descend on Grand Judah County, please exercise yourself within the confines of the law. We welcome you, the citizens of Grand Judah welcome you. You're being the county will boost the economy. You'll use the hotel, you'll buy food, so a lot of economic activity will take place. And so I'm asking the government actors in Grand Judah and Zwedru to accommodate, for the sake of Grand Judah, the people of Liberia that have selected Zwedru as the venue for the political anniversary to do so. Please do all you can to accommodate them, provide securities and all of that. At the completion of the exercise, they leave peacefully. At least it is the role of the government to facilitate that. So please do all you can to accommodate these people, to accommodate the party that is having the activities. It is important For all of us, it is important. Thank you. Thank you so much. And good night, gentlemen.
Sheku?
Thank you very, very much. And thank you, Mr. Keita, for allowing us to go through this particular short briefing from Mr. Towa. So there we go. Quickly on this note, it's back to you, Mr. Smith.
Thank you very much. I know this is not strange to you, the executive or the president of EULA. These things that happen, you should be in a better position to bring resolution because you experience it through the different chapters and you are able to bring some unity and solve that problem. Is this different from what you have experienced in the USA, what is going on between CDC and Unity Party, or quite different?
You know, the whole thing is that, to be honest with you, I haven't really been following up with the CDC and the Unity Party issue in Grand Julia or whatever part it is. I haven't really been following up. The only thing here is that backtrack a little bit. How was Liberia 6 years ago on the CDC when Unity Party was struggling to do certain things, when the other party was struggling to do certain things? Did they stop them? Now it's on a Unity Party. Before you CDC, Unity Party were there before. How was it? Were they treating CDC right? And why not the membership? You see, people bring that garbage. When you do the dirty thing, the same garbage continue to just go into the same system back and back. And it hurting common Liberian and the politician getting along with it. They're getting away with those things, hurting Liberian. They know the truth. They don't have right. And when they're not in power, they want every right for them the same way. And the other people getting power, they don't even think to say, look, the same thing could happen to us tomorrow. Let's open up. I tell a lot of people, when it comes to settling peace, the best you can do, I enter somebody who turned against me, I ready to knock your door. I sit in your house, or I call you, you can't sit in my house. I won't consider it as my enemy. Whatever people are doing or saying is something that you should put on your mind for you to learn from. But everybody criticize you, to tell you things, then you take it to be something serious, the person is your enemy, then you're not a good leader. You see, whatever happened between and not only CDC and Unity Party, they have other political parties there too. You know, they've been struggling. They want to do certain, you will not even know. Sometimes they want to do certain things, they deny them. All those things happening. You see, when we come inclusiveness with everything for us to work together, Liberia should not even be where we are today. It's too much. We shouldn't even be begging for right of the people to prevail. We shouldn't be begging people to let us to demonstrate. We shouldn't be begging people to say, tell them, listen, it's about time for you for us to do this. It should stop. You know, let people exercise their franchise. That's what it's about. But if you can't do that, then what is democracy? About muff? You know? So I don't even know what happened in between them there. And I just heard some name in the background there right now. You were calling some names, 1, 2, 3 names you just call here. I still remember those names are those people, some of the people that we went in their house for our dual citizenship. They kept us standing in a hall. Okay? They're not in power today. So the question, you think you're going to be in power for lifetime? No. One day you will not be senator. One day you will not be representative. What do you have to tell the Liberian people? There will be a time people will look at you. And I said this over and over. If you tell Liberian people right, if you tell them you use it, you will pay for it. How are you going to pay for it? Because your children it will never benefit your family. We see some of the former leaders go where they are today. Everything they stole, everything they took is nothing, zero. Come on. Look, that will now go. Let's focus on my EULA, because the other one I'm talking a personal nothing to do with EULA. So we can back
Guys,
to
too.
so we can talk about EULA convention. Thank you.
No problem.
Time. You want to call me on politics?
No. Let's go straight to the convention. When is the convention taking place, and what are some of the ingredients? And the reason why this is similar, because one trying to have an event. Now when you are having a convention, it comprises of all of the 50 or more 50 states and territory of the United States, and sometimes some come from abroad. So what would make this year EULA convention different from previous convention in the past?
But first of all, the convention this year, it will take place in Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia, the convention will be there. It will be on September 25th to 27th, and it's based on our constitution. Every year, our convention is always in September. That has been for a long time. It's a constitutional matter. Is it was established by the assembly, and that's how we're working on it. And this year convention will be one of the unique one. Guess what? This year is the election year for EULA. This is the election year for EULA. Democracy. We're open to everybody. Those who want to run for the president, like me, I'm running, of course, for the second term. So, we'll be inviting people from Liberia, all over the country, as well, any part of the United States or outside. EULA is comprised of not only North America, we also cover South America as well. So it's not just one place. So this year convention is going to be unique. And 3 days, 25th, 26th, and 27th. And that, and imagine during this program too, our women empowerment that are doing No to Drug, they will be performing too as well. They had a program on Friday, and we really hope. And I promise you will send you the flyer so you can put over the Lala Brompo see it. The invitation will go all over the world. We invite people to come to our program to really come and grace the occasion. And FM 103 are invited to as well. Mr. Smith, Mr. Kroma, be expecting our invitation. I promise you.
So let's go step by step.
Thank you.
On day one, on the 25th, what you're going to have on the 25th?
The day one, the 25th, will have meet and greet. The meet and greet will be, from maybe by around 4 o'clock up to 7:30, 8 o'clock. That will be meet and greet. That's the time we sit together, we laugh, we talk about things, the history of EULA. We make sure we add something or a couple of things that we're supposed to do, fix it. That will be meet and greet. Then the Women Empowerment Program will start by 8 o'clock up to 1 o'clock in the morning, which will all go there to make sure that they raise their fund, that they're coming to Liberia after the convention will be going to Liberia for the drug issue too as well. That will be on Friday. Then Saturday, start from 8 o'clock in the morning. The assembly, the assembly will be there, General Assembly will be there, where we'll be running some policy, EULA policy will be presented to the assembly, because the General Assembly is a higher decision-making body of EULA. Whatever they say is the final. So we'll be there that day. I need to add or subtract some of the changes, add some things to be our policy, continue the process from there. And the EULA election going to be the same day too as well. The election will be going at the same time we have in the assembly, but the election commission, hopefully they'll be coming out with their information. You'll be spread out there so people can contest. You pay your money, you come and contest for the position, whatever position you want as well. Then on Sunday we'll be having at least a service. We'll have church service. We invite everybody. Look, it can be anybody. You can be practicing Muslim, Christian, whatever. Let's meet in the church. Folk can, it's a prayer service for every one of us. You can come, we have our prayer service. Then after the prayer service, we'll be having a cookout. The cookout will be there that day. Hopefully, we're trying to do it behind somebody's house, but we might do it behind maybe it'll be to the park, But that left with the convention committee. They will decide where we're going to have the cookout. So there are a lot of beautiful things that'll be there that day, and we'll be selling T-shirts. We got so many things, souvenir, to give it to people as well. We'll be honoring some of our past leaders, some of our elders that put the EULA together, some of our women that did well for Liberia as well. We'll be honoring a lot of people that day. Thank you.
You have climaxed the 3 days activities. What will happen on each days? You did all of that. Okay. What's the theme? What's the theme of this year convention?
Well, waiting for the convention committee will come out with a thing. We haven't come out with it. I don't want to give you anything. So hopefully they should come out with it this weekend by today, this evening.
Now, before you came on tonight, you mentioned that before we leave the show, people will have document. What you meant by that?
Oh, okay. June 30th is the day that the TPS ends. And we're looking forward to some Liberians, those who apply, to get a permanent status by grace of God. Some of them will be getting their permanent status, get a green card, some people getting their citizenship. And I received a couple of calls, and people are thankful to you, like to say, thank you, I got my document already. So those are some of the things we're looking up to, and we say thank God for it as well. So those are the things that EULA is there for, to make sure that things work out for our people. So we advise everybody, please come to the program, and during the time of the assembly, you can express yourself. You can say anything you want to say that day, so that will help us. But it'll be great.
People who looking, I thought TPS ended already. Are they still giving TPS to Liberian? And if so, why?
No, it's not giving. The TPS is already existing. We did apply to the the last government, the previous government, and they gave it to us up to June 30th. It will end. Those who have it already, they are processing their document. A lot of them process their document, except some people had little obstacle due to certain things personally that I can't talk about. So, but things will work out, and we're looking forward to this government here to see how best way they can also see how best way they can, extend the time for some of our brothers that had difficulty getting that document.
Try to help others understand that before there were a group of Liberians on TPS, and during the Democrat and on the Republican, they came up with some kind of agreement to forward Liberians not only getting green card, but the way to citizenship. And what happened with that? I think they call it Liberian Dream or Liberian Act that President Trump signed that benefited people who were on TPS. So now you're starting all over for new TPS, or I thought they dealt with TPS and said all those who are on TPS we can get green card, because
Mr. Smith, quickly I beg you. I was using the bathroom when I heard something from the president. You say I'm gonna be expecting my invitation.
Yeah, we'll say invitation now. You're doing well for us, so we'll say invitation. Come and visit us.
Mr. Smith, we eat all your food in our place there.
We got a place, eat all you want to eat. You will not finish it, I bet you.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Smith, go ahead. Thank you, go ahead.
Yeah. It's a continuation of the same TPS. It's not a new one that established. It's a continuation. Every time the new government come in power, we ask them, they also help us just to carry the process. The only thing will beg our fellow Liberian police try to make use out of it. Other countries don't have this opportunity. A lot of people use this they are not even Liberian, but We don't want to just jump into somebody's luck. Somebody jump into it, they were Liberian, they came this and that. But you know what? We want to seek in the interest of our people. You know, we tell Liberian, please, you got something good, make use of it. You know, if you have problem, try to seek the attention of an attorney. If you do not have an attorney, you don't know about an attorney, call us. You can call our chairman of the immigration committee. You know, they will help you to identify a lawyer like they were in New York here. Our chapter president, Mr. Sam, he know about some of the attorneys that we hired before, and they help you out. You know, sometimes people charge you a certain amount of money, so that they will even charge you for consultation. So stay there. The room is open. You can call us for help.
You know, the last time you were here, I asked you a question. Do we have a lawyer assigned to Liberians? Because the Latino have a whole legal fund that have lawyers to deal with issues confronting them. Nigeria have lawyers. Why can't we have lawyers to help Liberians with immigration program or other challenges they are facing? And that also go for the MSA too.
Yeah, you know, most time you see a lot of chapters, they have an attorney in those chapters. And they, you know, people go there, they help there as well. Sometimes somebody is all the way in Pennsylvania, and that person prefer to have an attorney right there that will help there a lot, you know. So, but we don't have to say we got one lawyer that will cater to everybody around the country. No, we didn't establish that, but we identify, work with the chapter, whatever lawyer you have there. At least if anybody can call that lawyer, yes, indeed. There's some of the lawyers that are here in New York. We try our best. We told people call them, and they were helpful to a lot of people. And some of them today even call me to say, thank you, I got my paper already. Yeah.
So before I go to Secular, ask this question, what are some of the common problems or challenges faced by EULA organization or people of Liberians that sometimes they come to EULA for help and EULA can't help them?
Yeah, if once you call, first of all, you know, EULA is chapter-based organization. If you live in New York, you don't just go straight to EULA, you have a problem. You go to your chapter leader first. You go to your chapter leader, you tell your chapter, this is my situation here, I really need help. You know, and most of the time when our chapter leader calls us, and then we meet in caucus and see how best we can help that person. A lot of it been happening. Not only once, not only twice, it been happening before. Some of the challenges we face, sometimes somebody pass away in a special chapter. And that person that they want to be buried, that person, or that person is sick, what you want to do? Then we'll come together collectively and see how best we can help that chapter to help that particular person. Like somebody, you know, had a problem, he couldn't work no more, he wanted to leave. So what can you do? But we don't just go and put it over the air to say, John or Moses had this problem. We'll come together behind closed door, we'll make sure we send that person back home. What a little thing we have, the person go there. But here is it. What can we do? That's why if God help us, which we are working towards, when we have a center and we have people here that have a problem, if they leave from here, there will be opening for them. Back in Liberia, you enter there will be job. At least it may not be much, but you got something to do. Like some of our, some people here, some of our people, like one of our old man, he got 3 PhD, 3 PhD, but he tired. Okay, he traveled the government multiple times, nothing happening. So if we have a center like that, man like that, what we do? Bring on board, you know what I'm saying? Find a way, get him back to Liberia. He got a job there with EULA building, which he was able to take care of himself. A lot of things happen, and most people don't know. You know, some of our brothers, some of us, we don't have it. Some we stuck in one bedroom. Sometimes we even embarrassed to ask questions for help, because here you are, you standing up, you have everything, but you don't have it. You understand? You want to go back home, but what do? Family person, like the sister I told you about the other day. She won't go back to Liberia. Guess what? The children said, no, mommy, there's no room here for you to sleep and stay there. But she tired. You see, a lot of things happening. If Liberia, everything is there, not every Liberian going to rush for you to say they're going home. Because you don't even have it to go home. And like I told a friend of mine, if you go to Liberia and you spend 50 cents a day and you don't have $1 to replace it, you broke. Get out. You're not going to do anything. If you have 50 cents to spend on yourself and you can't replace that 50 cents in there to $1, you're not doing nothing. Get out. That's why I told a lot of people, the moment you start counting labor in Liberia, you broke. Get out. You understand? So we have to establish ourselves, get something on the ground to help ourselves, help our people too as well. And that's why ULA is contemplating to make sure that that 3 billion project is completed. And trust me, when it's done, we will have employment, we'll employ people there as well. That's what we are working towards.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Sekou.
Yeah, thank you very, very much. Let me quickly and swiftly go into asking the president tonight. ULA has announced major projects in Liberia, including a multi-purpose complex in Louisiana, White Plains, and plans to establish a social service bank. What is the exact timeline for these projects? How much money has been raised? And what mechanisms are in place to ensure these funds are safe from corruption?
Thank you so much. Well, most, like I said, we raise about over 100,000. But most of those, 90% of those money, they're in materials. There's somebody said, come, I got up to $50,000 worth of material. He doesn't get cash. He's going to get materials. He gave it like me. My contribution towards ULA for the building project, I don't want to tell you the amount, but it's there in the social media. But I already have up to about almost $73,000 worth of material right now on the ground for ULA. There is the blocks, the crush rock, and everything right there sitting there. So those are reserved, not physical cash laying on there, but they are there. Sorry. And people who give their money, there's somebody gave the other day, the man said, I'm giving about 20 bags of cement. Well, thank you for it. We wrote their name down. So make sure those money are reserved to make sure when the time comes, we use the money for the purpose intended. So hopefully I might be going to Liberia maybe next month or so for us to start the foundation. So we can't keep those material there because people give you something, get it quickly, you use it. Because if you sit by, stay there, who knows? Maybe something wrong, the person won't have the material anymore. Even though they get the material to take it, but what can we keep it? We're not going to, if we take it, it'll be difficult. Something you can't keep somebody like a cement and all those things. So they are well protected. And we also have an account, we get accountability to our members as well.
I talk about timeline. How long is it going to take? Timeline.
Well, if they have all the money, they have this thing, it should take about 2 years, we should finish it. Maximum 3 years. Maximum 3 years. But there's something
Maximum
in the loophole.
Maximum 3 years.
We're not calling the person. We're not calling the person come up with that. Person come up with that. We should finish it in less than 2 years.
Okay. ULA has historically faced intense internal division, constitutional dispute, and rival leadership claim. Now, when you talk office, you primarily promise, or your primary promise was reconciliation to heal the deep division from past election. How successful have you been in uniting the various state chapters? And are there factions that refuse to reorganize or recognize your leadership?
No. Right now, Eula, this administration, one of the peaceful administration. We have no division. We don't have no problem with any chapters. And people, what happened in the past, I tell people they have the right to seek justice, to seek the truth. And there's nothing wrong with that. And it happened, we got through with it, and we'll finish with it. And all those people that are involved in it, including the board members, some of the people, we all laugh today. And that's why I told somebody, if you think you're coming in Eula, you're outside, you're coming in Eula, whether you're government official or you're somebody making a very big mistake. Because the moment you enter Eula, those you looking and say they are our rival will be shaking hands, eating together, and drinking from the same cup. So we are much more united than ever before. And I'm thankful to the past administration, and I'm thankful also to all the chapter leaders and this board of director. We are doing well. No rivalry, no fighting, nothing, zero. Everything's okay. Everything's okay.
Thank you very much. I have a few questions, and then finally, probably maybe we'll open the phone lines, or get back to Mr. Smith. Now, how do you respond to critics who argue that Eula has become too top-heavy or bureaucratic, focusing more on high-level gala than grassroots diaspora advocacy? They say you're too up, your bureaucracy is too heavy. You focus more like on top high-level people than the grassroots diaspora advocacy. How do you respond to that?
First of all, comparing the top people let's say that the government you're talking about and the people, the masses on the ground, we are there with the masses. Eula will never speak unless the masses ask us to. And whatever we say is in the interest of the Liberian people, the diaspora Liberian. It's not only United States of America or South America, it's everywhere. Everything Eula says here is in the interest of Liberian people. We don't forget about them. No, because they are with us. They are with us, and we all work together. We didn't forget. That's why we came on the project. That's when something happened, we are on the ground. In case of any crisis, we're on the ground to make sure we help. So it's not just telling the government it's wrong, this is not right, this is right, and why not? And we've been doing that. If the government doing well, we tell them thank you. If something going wrong, we tell the government. Like the crisis that were in the house, we wrote multiple times, we went over the air, went on the talk show, TV, all those things, we did it. And we'll make sure that those things work for our people. It is the interest of the Liberian people. People should put their ego aside. Seek the interest of this country.
Okay, seek the interest for this country. Now, many diaspora Liberians complain that despite paying dues or supporting the community, they feel disconnected from the national leadership. Now, how is your administration using its current resources to directly benefit ordinary Liberians facing immigration, housing, or employment crisis in the United States?
Okay. That's why this administration, we everywhere. Something happening right now in Pennsylvania, we're there. California, you call, we're there. Iowa, you call, we're there. Georgia, you call, we are there. Anywhere. It's a Liberian that we're going through crisis. And when we stood by him, and thank God everything is okay today with he and his family. So we're not just sitting down. We everywhere. If I can't make it anywhere, my vice president go there. If the VP can't make it, we'll make sure one of the regional vice president reach the place. So we're not leaving anybody out. So we're all over the map. Yeah.
Checo?
Grand Jide County, Republic of Liberia. My name is Sheku Koroma. Mr. President, the Liberian government recently launched the diaspora strategy plan tied to President Boakai's arrest agenda. You serve as the diaspora representative on the committee. How will you ensure that the diaspora's voices isn't just used for photo ops, but actually drive economic policy towards citizenship right back home?
Let's backtrack a little bit. Before President Boakai became vice president of the Republic of Liberia, 20 years ago, the diaspora was started with EULA. We decided to do it that way, at least, to communicate with the rest of the Liberia, not only the United States, every part of the world. So we started it first. And then from there, 11 years ago, we did a presentation at the Liberian Embassy with our entire agenda about the diaspora, program, which was presented to the former ambassador right in Washington, D.C. Well, our program was there. And that same program was taken during the time of George Weah administration. The first place where they started, it was right here in my own state, New York. We had it right here, for there as well. But here, with the diaspora program, EULA support it. And when it comes, all we have to do, we send representation there and whatnot. Sometime, the other one that happened last year in Washington, D.C., on the ground, we all went there and see things for ourselves. But this is what we keep on saying. Don't come to us with the name of a diaspora with personal issue. It should seek the interest of a Liberian. That's all we want. Don't be a leader, that's what you're coming for. No. You come here, that's why we fought for the dual citizenship. That's what we are fighting now for out of country voting. Those are all part of the diaspora program. And the politician will come here in Europe, some part of Africa, America, everywhere. They come here seeking for our help. They don't need our vote because we have no vote when we hear. They only come here seeking for money for us to help their campaign. I told President Boakai during the time Washington, D.C., that should be over. Please approve. Let the House approve our out-of-country voting, which I'm thankful to Senator Dillon and the other senator is on the floor right now. Hopefully, they should look into it, that you come to us now for our vote in the diaspora. Don't come to us for money. Come for our vote. When you reach here, you're coming for vote. This time now, we will ask you, give up transportation. Let me take care to go vote for you. I'm not giving you no more money. That's part of the diaspora, something we look into it for it to work. And we'll get out of country voting. It will really help a lot of Liberia. It's not United States alone. It's all over. Once you're outside Liberia, you can vote. It's so embarrassing to the extent that if the Ivorian, Guinean, Ghanaian can move in Liberia to the embassy and vote during the time of their country voting, country that we have common border with. They get a chance to vote in Liberia. God's sake, what's wrong with us? Give it to us. And we told the government. Somebody said, well, you're putting it together because it's capital intensive. If it's capital intensive, you give it to her, tell her there's the money you're looking for. We will rally around in the diaspora. We raise the money for us to vote. That's all we want. We're not looking for position. We're not looking for being minister or something like that. Give her the right.
Thank you. Thank you. Right. Finally from our side, Mr. President. Do you think this year's convention is going to be more successful? I'm not saying the rest of the other convention hasn't been successful, but do you think this year convention is going to be very much more successful than all of the other conventions that you've been having? If yes, What mechanism are you putting in place to making sure that you come up with a very white color for this year convention?
This year convention will be successful. It's a year that every Liberian all over the world wants to come to exercise their franchise. One good thing as a Liberian, can you please give me $1? No, I don't have it. But as a Liberian, can you put $1 down to speak? They will put it down. So they are coming to vote to make sure that if I have done something good and you like what I'm doing, you want for us to continue with it, you vote for me. If somebody else will come, maybe the person got a better idea. And people will come on the ground. And I pray to God for you to be here that day. Mr. Smith will send you invitation too. You come and see Liberian from all over. The last election in Atlanta, in this place in Philadelphia. You know how many Liberian? We raised money, raised over $70,000 to $80,000, and money raised there more than 100. Come on, this year will be one of the best. It will be one of the best convention. I promise you.
Very, very much. Mr. Smith, back to you. Can I go to the phone lines, take few calls? Hopefully, I'll be leaving for you in the next few minutes if I can.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that.
081 1435 040776 105 105. Let's hear you if you want to be a part of the program tonight. We are hosting the National Executive President of EULA. One may want to know what EULA is. EULA, let me go straight there quickly. Okay. EULA is the Union of Liberia Association in the Americas. Am I correct, Mr. Keita?
You're correct. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And Mohammed Keita is the president, the National Executive President. If you want to ask him any question, I know there are crown people who are members of EULA. Probably maybe EULA is not just thinking about Louisiana White Plains to carry on development. Probably you want to ask him what ideas, what debate, what other things they have been putting together for the Southeast. You could go ahead to do that. Whatever the question is, you could come up, ask the question. Let's hear you if you want to be a part of it. 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. If you are in the diaspora, the number is also hitting the screen now. It has. You can also call on the last number. That's the WhatsApp number if you want to be a part of the program tonight. Let's hear you. The numbers to put your calls on is 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. And I advise anytime you're coming on, Mr. President, let us know. Mr. Smith, let us know, and we do a special PR, run it for like 2 days, so that a lot of other people will be aware that the president is coming on this particular platform, and we'll be very much glad, at which time we have a lot people following as well, because I know a lot of people would like to ask questions, get feedback from you, and see how best they can move forward with other things. But look, if you are there tonight and you want to be a part of it, put your calls on 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Those of you who will miss this particular interview, we will hopefully play it tomorrow as a replay on our platform, probably in the afternoon hours, so that you will have an idea of what we spoke on or with the president of EULA. Let's see if we have a call tonight on the line here. Okay, this call drop off. 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Let's hear you tonight. Hello?
Yes, good evening. This is Mavic.
Mavic, welcome. How are you?
Yeah, thank you. I'm okay.
Okay.
How are you too?
Not bad, thank God. The man who heading all the American people, the Liberian people in America, like he the one will get on tonight. You got a question for him?
Yeah, let me say hello to him. First of all.
Okay.
Okay. Then my question is,
Mm-hmm.
he has a branch in Liberia. My question.
Okay, whether he got a branch in Liberia.
Yeah.
All right. He will answer that, even though he answered A. While we were talking, but I think he will still come back there too to talk about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Let's go back to the line. Take this person. Hello.
Hi.
Your name? Where you calling from?
I'm Lakula from Nyan community.
Your name?
Prince Molu Lakula from Nyan community.
Prince, welcome. Let's hear you, pa.
Yeah. The branch of the Grandians in America.
Mm-hmm.
What impact in playing in Grandida? It's my question to him.
Again?
So I said, what impact in playing in Grandida? This is my question to him.
Okay. So he heard you. He will answer that question. Yeah. What
Okay.
impact is playing in Grand Juda County?
Right.
Put your calls on 0881 14 35 04 0776 105 105. This person. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you, brother.
Your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Opogosi Tango.
You call from where? Okay, let's hear you.
Yeah. Really, I want to know they are doing in America there. What is we are after England, we don't see improvement in the country. This is what I mean, your candidate. I want to know.
You
What
want
is
to
that
know
doing
what
for-
your brother then doing in America? There were no improvement in Grand Juda.
Yeah, why they can't do now to war?
All
You
right.
will not see.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let me show the main position again so you can hear. Ejele President Boakai, he the president for Liberians, right? In America, the man is not president for Grand Juda, he's not president for Lofa, he's not president for Nimba, but the man happened to be the president for all the people, Liberian people in America. Yeah, he the president for them. So some of the questions I'm sure he will answer some of them, but some of them he will refer them. I'm very sure he will refer them to the Association of Grandidians in America or something like that. Grandidian Association in America. Yeah. So right now that the president for all the Liberian people in America, that he the one who hosting here tonight. So let's go to the line and take this person. Hello?
Yeah, good evening. What about you?
I'm fine. Your name, where you call from?
My name is Anansi Vodi G, and I join you from Zobush.
Mr. G, how are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty fine.
Welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay.
No, I would like to extend my thanks and appreciation to your studio guest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you were working very hard for the Liberian in America,
Okay.
making sure that most our people they get the green card
Mm-hmm.
and many other things. And now you're talking about building a center
Mm-hmm.
in Liberia. So I want to thank you very much for your hard work.
Okay.
May the God give you wisdom in all your endeavor.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. G. Thank you so much tonight for being a part of the program. 0881 14 35 04 0776 105 105. Let's hear you tonight. 0881 14 35 04 0776 105 105. Speak to the president of okay, let's see who is this person here. Okay, this call drop. Try again. We can take two more, and then we call it a day on the call segment. Put your calls on 0881 14 35 04 0776 105 105. Let's hear you tonight. I beg to differ. You can beg to disagree with all we hear. We ain't got a problem. Yeah.
I beg to differ, my people. If it's not correct, we go talk and so. From 9 o'clock till 12 midnight, we think.
Okay, so let's hold it right there. Mr. Smith is back to you. While Mr. Keita is trying to answer some of the questions, commendations that came over to him tonight.
Thank you. So, Mr. Keita, answer some of the questions for our callers.
All right. I think the first one, I didn't forget, I didn't write it down anyway. Well, when it comes to Grand Judah, quite recently they had a program, I think it was inauguration for the new leadership, which ULA Vice President was there to grace the occasion. And I left and went to Iowa, to the other side to us. So we divided ourselves. So the Vice President was there to grace the occasion. Of course, Grand Judah is part of the union. They are, listed there. Some of the county organization here for us too as well. And the other question was, I think, what was he saying? He said, what ULA, well, when it comes to issue of with Grand Judah, like Mr. Kroma was saying, is that we want to look at the county. We don't look at the tribe within the county. It is a county and the people within the county. So when we are going there to visit, we are going to the Grand Judean. Because in Grand Judah, you got multiple tribes there too as well, like Nima County, other county as well. So we focus on the county leadership, the county production, and also as well. So we everywhere. And the other caller asked question, the same, I answered that before. Yes, ULA established in Liberia. We registered there as well. We have a bank account there as well in Liberia. So yes, we established there. So in the county, once you call us, we'll be there to grace the location as well. All the 16 counties are listed in our chat room. As long as you pay, you come, you pay a due, you're part of it. They also have the right to also vote as well during the time of your election, to come and vote as well. Thank you.
Okay. Thank the callers for your participation. And now we go to other question. I would like for you to focus on, because the length of time I've stayed in America, it bothers me that we spend a lot of money on renting hall for activities, like either repast or having social activity. Is ULA going to encourage chapters? I know in Detroit, Michigan, I learned they have the best hall, and they have invested there, and that is paying dividend to their community association. Is this something you discuss with the chapter, each chapter having a hall where they can put the money, instead of giving the money into other, in somewhere, but the money circulate within the community and benefit ULA? If we can invest in each chapter having their own entertainment hall where they can have even. What do you think about that idea?
No, that's a very brilliant idea. We got a couple of chapters that done it. Okay, like Minnesota got one of the biggest, I think they have 2 or 3 halls already in Minnesota. They're really doing well, and Pennsylvania had a place, but the place got demolished because of the situation. It was not too good, and they're working towards it. We encourage every chapter. The same thing ULA is working towards. Despite our working towards having a building in Liberia, we're also looking at having a project, a building here in America to where we can easily use for our program and whatnot. It's just that our program is not situated in one place. It's from state to state, So hopefully, we're working on that to get something for ULA here. I'm a realtor by profession, and that is what I do for business. I'm a realtor, executive director. So we buy houses, fix them, and sell them. So the same thing, we're trying to put ULA name on the government program, which one of our secretary doing it, Mr. Bush started. He working on that, and also working on putting ULA name on our 501c3 so we can get some of those building for the lesser price and then fix it. Yes, indeed, we are looking forward to that. And I promise you, within the next 2-3 years, we'll get something on the ground.
Now you mentioned about having a center constructed here. Can you go detail? Would the center also be used for culture? For maybe we can have our first diaspora election. If the MSA don't want, it could be used for voting. Liberian the diaspora vote in that center. Where you anticipate that center will be used for if it's finally constructed in the USA? Which state will have that benefit for that chapter?
Center, if once we don't know which of the state. It depends the state that will give a good price. Like we're looking at, like say this place in Indiana. There was a building I saw that first we started with Philadelphia, and we went there, but I lost my deposit, $10,000. I put it down, but up to now I'm still fighting them. And when I really wanted to get our building there, that was something very good for us. Want to get our building, but we couldn't get it, because they have so many tax issues on it. But hopefully, if we get it in the state, we'll get it in. And it will be a whole lot of program, and not just, just for event. It will be for so many things, which we're looking at it to see how best we can work on those things and whatnot. It will help Liberian too as well. We'll get a headquarters there. We'll get office space there and whatnot for so many things. It had different things, not only one. Once we have it, we can use it for so many purposes. You can have a after school program. You can have a lot of things because we have the license to do it. You'll have the license to practice it here in America as well. Same thing in Liberia as well.
Let's go to something important happened recently in Liberia, where the United States selected Liberia among 20 countries, but it will narrow down where Liberia will be used, where people will come for, they close the MSA down, but those MSA that would be operating for the United States in Africa, Liberia among the top, whatever, top 5, top 10, or wherever they reduce it to, Liberia will be there. Is that a good news for you, for us in the diaspora, that our country have been used for as a key place where other countries have to come to Liberia to get a visa and opportunity to come to America? How you look at that?
Well, I really haven't followed up, but from my past experience, from the agreement between United States of America and Liberia was the conduit for Africans to come there. Even living from one country, living Sierra Leone, living Guinea, Nigeria, most of them, all of them used to come to Liberia to find a way from there to come to America. So it's nothing strange to us. It's just that 1980 took away a lot of those things from us. But if they're coming back to use Liberia, that means our country is good. That means we're doing something better. But I don't want to go into it to say it's good or bad, but if it's something that they trust us and they're doing that, we just hope that in the future, Liberia can come here. They should waive the visa, the visa waiver. They should give it to us too as well. If they can do all that, they don't give Liberian a chance. They can come in with only visa to come to America. I hope one day they will do that for us. I know it used to happen in the past, but if they can do it, it'll be good. Having all the country coming to our country to come there, get a visa and all those things to pass there, I hope they will give us a visa waiver, which will help us. We have a couple of people that are really working towards that right now. But it's not strange. Our country have been used before, even during the war, World War II. Liberia was a point area where Liberia used to use Liberia, our land, you understand, to make sure that to protect the interests of the United States and other countries all over the world. That was done before. they use our soil. The same thing, maybe for some of us, I'm from the village. When I enter Monrovia, something they call Omega Tower. Maybe you know what the Omega Tower was there for. It was there for purpose. It was on our ground. We gave it. Okay. So if the United States is coming today to do that for us, that will even be good. Yeah. We've done a lot. We give a lot. I wish we got something good in return. The only thing I pray to God that our leadership should put their act together to fix things for us. We shouldn't be outside Liberia. Liberia is supposed to be the ground for every individual to come and seek for peace, seek for livelihood in Liberia. We shouldn't be leaving Liberia to go somewhere else. Our country is blessed. We pray to God that our leaders will see those things to make sure that at least the money that our people raise, please use it for the purpose intended. Our children are coming up. We were the generation. Now we are here now. All pretty soon will be fading away. What's those after us? My daughter was asking me the last day, Daddy, it's about time for me to go and see Liberia. I said, okay. And I'm preparing for that to carry my case home. Thank you. How long got this now? Because I have another meeting coming soon.
No, we should be getting going here. But let me ask you. I know you have thought about it. Most of our elderly folks that left Liberia, they love Liberia, but they came here to be with their children. Some might not be enjoying the hospitality by the children. Some of them love the hospitality home. Can we duplicate something, or you like work on something that can bring our elderly, maybe if not home, but to feel like home in the USA? Is something you like been thinking about?
Well, you mean to bring people here, our mothers and fathers here in this country?
No. I said they are here. They've been invited by the children, but some of them not enjoying the welcome of the children yet because they love home, the cultural connection, and other things. Are there something you encourage each chapter to come up with something program for our elderly to begin to feel at home, away from home?
Yeah, most of the time, a lot of times, like July 26th is coming. A lot of chapter will bring most of our senior to be there that day to celebrate the July 26th, even the flag day as well. Sometimes, even besides that, some of the July chapter, when they're having they can have a like a park program. They'll bring the elders and come and join us, to be there that day as well. The only thing is that our elders, our mother and father will bring them here. If there's an opportunity for them to go back and see, like my mom refused to come after they got her document and everything set up. I still got my mom green card here. And then she called her brother, took the phone that day, and she asked the brother, say, "What you want, sister?" He said, "Oh, I come here in America, so I can." So my uncle told her, say, my uncle told her in our language, say, he said, "Don't come here. They play, they come here, you want to watch TV, you will not go nowhere." So my mom refused to come, So these are some of the things my mother-in-law here, she refused to stay, and as soon as we carry her, she stayed there and passed and all those things. So we're looking forward to, we still doing those things to help our elder. And it's very important because some of our elders, you lead them by themselves, some things happen. Then when our elder passed away, we didn't even know. I told her the last time on the show, he passed away in the house, no children, no wife, wife not there no more and whatnot. He passed away. And people didn't even know until the super have to come and tell the police before they could break the door and find him there, and they took the body, and we managed to put him together to bury him. So those are some of the difficulties we go through here in America and elsewhere, not only America, Europe as well. You know, it's not easy. Yeah. So when we ask our government to please give a certain chance for us to do certain things, they should allow us, you know, so that will help us. We here to build our country. Liberia help us. It's about time for us to give back. But show all the goodwill. Give us the opportunity to do it. If we are not getting dual citizenship, it's useless to go to Liberia. Because once you're not a citizen, you cannot own nothing. It's zero. You know? So we are thankful to the government for doing that for us. We're looking forward for the other country voting. You know, hopefully we should get that.
Let me have two more questions. Let me ask you this. We got victory for the dual citizenship, but people still don't understand the victory in the dual citizenship. Are there another step that you need to fight for? I know Eula were behind it in helping for the dual citizenship to pass. So can you tell us what is that victory means for us? And is there a second level of the dual citizenship? Or maybe how will you call it need to be erased for us to get complete? Or something need to change where people can vote, where only certain people can vote in certain category. So how you understand, because you fought for it, what should it mean to Liberians hearing that dual citizenship? And with the present government, they might look at dual citizenship quite different like how it was done in the past. How are you looking at all of these things?
Yeah, the victory for dual citizenship, that victory for every one of us, including Liberian, that those are in Liberia as well. Because if you take another country's citizenship, you lose your citizenship in Liberia at that time. Obviously, anything you own is not yours. It's not for you. Either somebody will claim it, or the government take it and whatnot. So it was a fellow who went to Liberia, and his brother, he tried for his brother to build his house for him when the brother almost done with it. When he went there, little confusion happened between them. So he got pissed. He called the police. When they went to court, he said, well, this man not even a Liberian. So that denied him everything that he built in Liberia. So having a dual citizenship gave us the opportunity to say, yeah, we are. I know there are so many things that block. You know, you can't be there, you can't be there, you can't be that. That's right. You can be president, you can be vice president, you can be minister. It's no big deal. As long as we have our right to enter our country as a Liberian, that's a victory. So the next aspect of that is now give us the opportunity to vote outside Liberia. Whether you're in part of Africa, if in Europe, in Asia, America, you should vote. You know, give us the opportunity to vote. And I think if it happens, that will really help our people in Liberia.
So lastly,
thank you.
That's the last question, and then you can give your closing comment.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Maybe before you reach your closing comment, may I ask the last question? Do you know, or maybe in touch with the embassy, how many Liberians are in prison? How many they're about to deport? If so, is Eula obligated at that point to fight for them, or the embassy maybe working with Liberian embassy to know how many Liberians are in prison and help bring it to the attention of the Liberian government? How do you work between the embassy, the government, on complex issues facing Liberia in the diaspora?
Well, if like, you know, when you talk about prison, there's so many connotations there. Is a person in prison because of the immigration status? Is a person in prison because the person committed a crime, a felony, you know, or criminal act, anything for that matter? What are we talking about? We focus mainly on Liberian that are in prison because their status is not welcome due to their, you know, They don't have the document to stay here. So those are some of the things we try our best to use. Reach out to the embassy and see how we can liaise with that particular chapter there to see how best we can work on it and that person to get out of prison, you know. So because right now when you're driving, if you take your driver license, you give it goes straight through the national security. That means it go through everybody, immigration, you know, everything you think about, CIA, whatever, your information is there to know who you are. And I mean, they did that mainly for the interest of America because so many things happen in the world, just to make sure that who are you or what you're doing here. So we'll focus on that. But if you, someone like the one that happened with this guy who shot his father, okay, what can we do? You go there, we're not going to call the embassy for that and whatnot because he committed something quite different from the immigration issue. Unless the person is being detained for something that he did not do and the chapter reach us, then we'll all come together and say how best we can help that person. Those are things that we work on, you know.
And drugs is impacting our youth, and you know, drugs is major issue now in Liberia, but I learned you all coming out with a special state position on drugs. Why is it you all coming out with a special position on the drug situation that is going on? Are you freely can talk about it now in concluding, or are you waiting until the paper come up or the statement come up?
What ULA does is that we don't just come up. I know people will come, some people write a whole lot of stuff, and whatnot. We investigate. We go into it. We find out what happened. You know, the source, what some of the things. So when we put it out there, we're saying the truth. We don't just see because it's in the newspaper today, then because somebody wrote little thing in the chat room and all that. No, we are set on the ground. We investigate, we observe, and see things before we come out with a statement. But until then, we hold on until we can have our executive meeting, you know, with some member of the board of directors, some other councilman, and whatnot. Once we discuss it, then we agree not to come out with a press statement. But until then, we'll hold it on. Yeah.
Okay, you can give your closing comment right now. What I did not ask you, or what you think our people need to know, you can give your final comment now.
Yeah, I just want to thank you so much for bringing us on your show. This is our second time coming here. And thank you, really doing well. To our brothers and sisters in Liberia, to my fellow Grand Judean, congratulations to the new elected official of Grand Judean Association, they call it GGAA in America here. Congratulations, Mr. President and the Vice President member of the organization. You're doing well. Thank you. Now, this year, a ULA convention will take place in Atlanta, Georgia, September 25th, 27th. Please come and support it. We'll be having the convention, and also we're having a general assembly there. It's the best time for you to come because we'll be talking about things in the interest of Liberian. That day, we'll be making policy, statement, and whatnot. It's important you come to that day. This is a time for you to, you know, talk, voice out everything that you have in mind. Don't stay behind. Don't stay behind. Those who heard about ULA and never been there before, we invite you to please come, you know, and see for yourself what ULA is about. And the convention will be September 25th to the 27th. The election also will be on Saturday. The assembly will be on Saturday. The Women Empowerment Program for No to Draw will be on Friday night program and whatnot. So please come and support it. And Mr. Simeon promise you we'll send a flyer so I can put on your show, you know, to promote it as well. But I just want to say thank you to every one of you. You know, thank you, and may God bless Liberia, may God bless United States of America, and may God bless our brothers in the other country. Thank you, and God bless.
Before you leave, there was a recent election of the New Jersey chapter, and one of your representatives went there to supervise the election. Would you like to say something about it, or he should come on and talk about it? Or what do you think? I mean, it was one of the heated election. Who won? How it went on? Because ULA send a representative to supervise that election.
That's what democracy is about. That's what we're asking Liberian people, especially the government, open up. Don't deny anybody of anything. That's what we call democracy, no matter what. When the people vote, they put people in power, that the people they want, give them a chance. We practice here, that's what we talk about it. And I'm so much commendable to Central Jersey for taking a bold step to have the election. They did well. And I just want to say thank you to them. I said it before, we sent congratulatory letter to them, and I say the newly elected official, thank you, you did well. And thank you so much. They did well.
And let them come here. We'd love to host the newly president of the Jersey chapter. So tell them to get in touch with me. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. President. And it was wonderful having you on this platform.
Thank you very much, Mr. Smith. Thank you, Mr. Krumah. And you know, I will hit you hard. I'm taking your number that I will hit you hard. Then you will know. Make him to all. Make him to all.
No problem. No problem. Mr. Smith will give you my direct number.
Thank you so much. God bless. Thank you so much. God bless.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. Yeah, take
So,
me down. I don't even know how much.
You can cut yourself off. Okay, you go. So, Mr. Krumah, yesterday we played and we didn't have a chance to comment on it. In Ghana, they're having 3 days program on reparation, how our folks left the shore of Africa as slaves. And Ghana is hosting that conference. Our president spoke. He was the keynote speaker, President Joseph Boakai. And then it was an elaborate program to know what we went through. Our as a human power, the best of African was stolen from Africa and went to the New World as slave. And so now they're requesting reparation. Did you listen to the program yesterday?
I'm lying to you. I'm on my level.
There you are.
Now you and Chris were here. So Chris coming to
Where Chris
He coming. He coming. So let me take a break while I wait for Chris to come quick.
Okay.
Shake back to the bird, Liberia. Top FM 105.3, we on the air. Leader, shout, Sheku Koroma. My man ready. Archie right. Playing. Alex Diulu. Crack, producer correct. On tonight, we beg to this day. I beg to differ, my people. If it's not correct, we go talk I'm so. From 9 o'clock till 12 midnight, we sitting here, we ready to fight. No palava, no fear inside. Truth must talk, we not go hide. Call Mr. Kotubo, bring them sense. Plenty veterans, with one of them. I'm a bright, talk I'm clear. Anthony WK, see the make me think clear. Claudia Smith, strong woman here. You wrong, she goes there. Leader G, how decide? For me, don't see me they like. Give up people, you're ready. Numbers up, steady. From push to down, from market to yard. If the matter strong, we get it done. If the man not strong, we go talk. If they hide the truck, we go bring them. If you vex small, pull yourself a stick. I your big guy. We go talk, guys. We go talk.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We'd like to say good evening and welcome. This is your program, our program, and been listening to the program. Let me say good evening to every one of you following. My name is Chris Beware. I joined to take up up to 12 o'clock, and at 12 we'll be calling it a day. So let me say a good evening to Veteran Smith. How you doing this evening, sir? You are okay.
It look you had a busy day. Have a busy day so far.
No, not really. Because of Dr. Toa, that's the reason the CEO were here. But however, I've been here since then, but I was at the background. At the back. Yeah.
People do at the back.
Sheku were here, the CEO were here, and then that's why I was at the back. But now, at the front now. I think you see my face.
At the back, you are not doing anything interesting.
No, I was trying to put other document together. Yes, I was trying to put other document together. Yeah, today is Saturday, so we trying to adjust what we have, especially from our area. So I was just sitting and looking. Veteran, how's the body? How to work there? How the atmosphere to your area?
Oh, it's beautiful. The weather is nice. I hope I could be outside at a cookout, and this is the time of the year where you go to party, like our Honorable Christopher Nippe. He couldn't be on the show today, his daughter graduation. This is the time of the year you attend a lot of graduation, wedding, anniversary, people getting married, all these things like Aji Rai, our host, he now putting graduation party together for his daughter. So a proud father, tomorrow is Father Day now. And to have a day before your daughter honor you as a father, and then you recognizing her accomplishment from high school, hosting a party, both the mom and the dad, Mr. and Mrs. Wright, very busy. And a few more weeks from now, Mr. Numo, George Numo, will be hosting graduation party also for his daughter from high school. So you have all of these panelists hosting party, cook all, and the veteran, I got a sad news a few days ago. One of my favorite cousins, Herbert Kwamalu, passed away. So today we'll sort of have a family meeting, but I'm not on, but maybe I will join the other meeting during the week. But you can see a lot of things happening. People live, people die, people celebrate, people marry, people planning. It's just like in Liberia. One of my daughter got married to Genevieve Smith, got married. So everybody want to do something. How about you? How was it like for you getting married, man? I mean, I remember during the Civil War, going in Liberia, it looked like more people demonstrated love during the time that was not good. Well, I was wondering why people wanted to get married during the war era. Why love was so strong among people? Why? So my question to you, when you got married, what was your condition? Why you wanted to get married? Was it a good time, happy time before?
Oh yes, I'm not yet married, but for the fact that you're talking about those days, yeah, those days, it was hard time, but love was shared among our people. And what used to happen, family were always used to live together, like in the interior social family in one time, and then the love can always be there. And if you always in hard time, you have to share love, because love conquer every difficult time. It make everything to be smooth and easy. So I think during those days, the people were not looking at the war aspect. They were looking at the love. And even if you're wrong in a village or in a bush, they love your share. It can even make you that war of fighting. Like some of other were in the forest. Yeah, deep part of the forest. Sometimes you will see big tree, and that tree, animal go there, but a human being can enter that tree. If you're in the tree, rain can beat you, guys. But people were together. So like during those days, if somebody even come from like Moreover and go down, they respect, they love, share. Even sometimes you don't want to go back, but you still need to go back. So I think that was the reason. But for me, I'm not yet married, but we're praying that we're gonna get married. Yes, indeed.
You planning?
So
You planning?
yeah,
You planning?
yeah, we're looking and we're planning.
But you know, for me, what was so inspiring me, as many times the war should have discouraged people to get married. My late brother, he postponed his wedding 2 or 3 times. They were planning, then something during the war, we postponed it. But the passion of getting married did not disappear. When the opportunity came, they wanted to get married. Despite the challenges and the difficulties, that didn't prevent them to show their love for each other. And that's why, if I was to read a book, that way my book would be on how did the Liberian people, despite all what was going on, stay kept their eyes on the prize for love, to show love to one another. That would be the title of my book. How they did it. Why love plays so much important part when you should get mad, you should get discouraged about life. But it was love that keeping them together. I still imagine, I think about it and praise them. I know I will ever reach to that level of love if I were facing similar situation where people went through. Or what they did to our people, what they did to the mothers, how the children saw what they did to the mothers in front of their eyes, and all the evil things that they did to each other. But love did not prevent them or showing their love. They were always willing that I want to get married. I see the person. I said, but how you see the person in front of you that the person you want to get married? how you get think? You know, how can you comprehend at that difficult time? So that's one thing will always be on my mind. I say, if I can go through and still love a woman at that difficult time, and 9 times are good what I have here in the USA, why should I complain of finding that love? When the difficult time, people still fall in love. Nah, I mean, good times, yeah, things that you want you can have, then why should I complain about love? You know, so I always take my strength from you all, how you are. When I think sometimes, what's the woman? I'm not married. But I say, how did people, when guns were being pulled out there, they still were able to find love? Who am I now to wonder why I can't find love? You know, so it always motivates me that good days for me is ahead, you know, just because of you all showing that love. So I just wanted to put that out of my chest. Tomorrow is Father Day. Father Day, and you, Chris, will be honoring you as a father, or your children will honor you because your girlfriend will honor you. If you have children now, I don't know whether you have children, but tomorrow is a special day for all the fathers, man. And so I just wanted to bring it all into this edition. I beg to differ, because right now, Honorable Christopher Nepe, he attending his grandchildren graduation, and he's so excited that he can't be on this show because he get to. Now they sort of honor him tomorrow. Will they honor him too, grandfather? You know, or father. So we'll watch tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a interest. So Monday, I'll be able to report how Father Day celebrated in the USA and how, but in Liberia. Are you planning to go to church to celebrate Father Day tomorrow?
Yes, indeed. Yes, I am planning. And as you ask a question, I have cakes, and even every day they show me love. Yeah, because of hustling. If I go home, they greet me, and they will just ask me. Even if I wear my clothes, they will ask me, "Dad, you going back to work again? Dad, you going back?" So they are always concerned. As soon I enter the house, by the time I take off my clothes and I try to wear different clothes, go in the shower, come back, they will just be asking me, "Daddy, you going back? Hey, Daddy, we're missing you. Can you be with us?" So that love. If I'm going home, I expect them to come and greet me. So they're going to show love. And you just brought about the Father Day aspect. Fathers are one of the even the mother, they're very important, but father are one of the people that take their pee in silence. The father will go out, they will hustle, they will go on other bosses that are very harsh and hard to deal with and hard to please. But if that father goes home, he will tell the children that he has everything. With all of the difficulty he passed through, he will say everything is okay. Why he worried that there is no food for the children to eat tomorrow, he will say everything is okay. The father will not one day open a mouth in front of his children. I don't know about other father for me and even my father, but we can see it in his eye. But he will always say, "Oh yeah, everything is okay, my children, don't worry." But we know that he's struggling for tomorrow food money. We know that even if he eat, he don't eat the much of the food he has to eat, but just to leave it there at the time, we will be requesting for food. And he will take that food and give it to us. So Father take a lot of burden. So like what you just said, even myself that here, I have to honor my father tomorrow. Yeah, show him the love and care. And I wish my children are still little, but if I get home, they greet me. And if I even do anything I want to leave, they will always ask me, "Daddy, you going again?" And that word behind it, again, that's what get to me. Yeah, because they want for me to sit with them. We have the time together. But if I get to the house, I can say less than 4 to 3 hours, then I pack myself going other place to hustle. So with that, they are little, but always asking me, concerned about me. I know is a much love. But father play a major role. Father always cry in silence. And as just bring it up, I hope and I pray that tomorrow, those of you that are listening to us, you will be able to wake up in the morning and tell your father or daddy, "Happy Father Day. Thank you for your hard work and your support." It's very important. So we're going to observe it tomorrow too. And Monday, if we will be here, we will report on it. But it's something that is tomorrow. They're going to be honoring father. And there are no children at home. And even our wife to be, I expect them to always say, "Thank you," and honor your husband tomorrow, because it's not an easy task to be a man. So that's what I have to say, Mr. Smith, when it comes to the father.
If you can play a song for our co-host for the program, Archie Wright, celebrating his daughter achievement, having a cook-off in Virginia. Special congratulations for all the staff. I beg to differ to you. I know you're working hard today, grilling the everything on the grill, the meat, the chicken, and all of that. From yesterday, he been working to make this day successful. So congratulations to you, Archie Wright, and also Honorable Nippe, Christopher Nippe, going turning his grandchildren graduation. That's so unique on the eve of Father Day. You showing your love for your grandchildren, and Mr. George Nemo, a few weeks from now, next month, will be hosting a cook-off. I plan to go there. Cook-off for his daughter graduating from high school. So all of you all who father tomorrow or celebrating the achievement of your daughter, your anniversary, whatsoever, congratulations to you all. So can you find a music that is so unique for fathers and everything. And then after the music, I want for you to go back on the line. Let we hear a few words for 2 things you can talk about the callers. About your father, how your father was so unique to you. That's 1. Or 2, you can talk about the program we had yesterday in Ghana of the reparation. We didn't have a chance to talk about it. Chris, I was so busy yesterday, I couldn't talk about it, but we can do it. The callers can comment on it if they heard what went on in Ghana the first day or the second day today about, and our president, President Joseph Boakai was a keynote speaker. He gave 5 points about how we can put our ideas together in resolution in getting this befitting reparation of our ancestors, that over 10,000 of them that were taken from here, stolen from here, went to the New World as slaves. And so the people are fighting hard to get reparation. You can't bring them back. Some of them die on the way to the New World. Some of them die as slaves. But the only thing you can do, you can strengthen institution. You can have program, the manpower, the human manpower, you can rebuild it. But those that were taken away from us, man, sometimes you can't replace that. And I know you were very focused yesterday. If it had been anybody on the control, they would have left. But not you, Chris. You love to hear those type of things that bring you back to reality. You were not here, but you wanted to know what happened with that story. What you learned from that, what we played yesterday, or you played yesterday for us about our ancestor struggle as slave and now they want reparation.
Okay, as you said earlier, let's play the music for Mr. Wright and Mr. Numo, and when we come back, then we will talk about that. Yes.
And Honorable Nippy also.
Yeah. So let play the music for them. Okay, let's hold it right there. We say congratulations to our panelists who having a celebration, planning an event, having their children that are going to graduate, grandchildren party, and the rest of Mr. Nippy, Mr. Numo, and that the host, Mr. Archie Wright, the senior, would like to say congratulations to every one of you, and even to every one of us that reached the day, even though you don't have anything planning, but we like to say congratulations this wonderful time. Today is the 20th day of June and the year 6/10/2026. Just imagine from January up to the day is a very great opportunity. Other people were wishing to reach the day, but they don't reach yet. So it's a plus for every one of us. Mr. The Veteran Smith, we are back again. And I just played that
except you telling me you want to play different one for the fathers. So this one was just for our people. So when we go to the callers, and after what they say, then we'll play another one for the fathers. So all fathers after they tell their stories. And maybe we'll have a surprise for the father. We know yet. But we hear the stories. Yeah. So you can comment on what you heard yesterday, and then you go to the line, or you go to the line first, so it can't be too late, and hear from them about Father Days, and also on what happened yesterday or reparation. We didn't have a chance to talk about it. Our president spoke, gave 5 points, and other leaders spoke. How that made you to feel about your ancestor taken from the shore of the Atlantic Ocean to the New World as slave, and some of them didn't make it to die, and they paved the way for other countries' development, and while Africa is undeveloped. Now the leaders of Africa and other countries fighting for reparation. Now those countries who benefit at the manpower of our people, our ancestors, they might have to pay reparations. So what do you think about that? What you heard yesterday through the recording? We didn't have a chance to close the comment. Now today is your chance. And then you can talk about your father. Why your father is so important? What have he done? And who is that father? It might not be your own born father. Other people taking the place of your father who talk about those stories. That's what we'd like to when we go to the line. So that to you, Chris. Take her to the line.
Okay, then. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much. Let's go over to those of you that are listening. You just listened to Veteran Smith. You can give her a story about your father. Yesterday, we took almost our time yesterday playing the activity that took place in Ghana. Yes, the program that many leaders from all countries, many countries from Africa are discussing. And tonight we want to, open a floor for you, those of you that are still listening. Yeah, what you can say about your father. Why is your father important? Why is your father? And it may not be your born father. It may be somebody who stood in the gap as your father. You can talk about then. Yeah, we're going to take that for a few minutes, and when we come back on the line, we discuss what we listened to last night, how we understand it. So if you are there, you want to be part of the show, you can call it on 0881 14 35 04, 0881 14 35 04, 0776 105 105. 28 minutes past the hour of 11 o'clock. So if you are still listening, let me hear you. Yeah, why you have to talk about your father? Hello?
Yes, hello, Chris. This is Amos William.
Yeah, Mr. William, let me hear you. Yeah, you are live. Yeah. Let me hear you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll go quickly about the slip theory.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some of us, our church don't celebrate Father Day.
Okay.
Like, I'm a member of the evangelical literature, the whole world, so they don't celebrate Father Day. Yeah, we don't celebrate Father Day. But I'll go straight to the point on the slavery. I mean.
No, but before you go there, you yourself as a father now, you were having father.
Yeah, I'm a father. Yeah, I'm a father.
Just listen to me. I just said you were having a father. What make your father to be important?
Okay, our father is important because the father is the glory of the child.
Okay.
Yeah, so the book of Proverbs says the father is the glory of the child. So when the father will do, to me, the mother will not do it. If the mother will do better, but father will he one who go hustle. Like for me, I go hustle. I come back later. And the children will reach home. Oh, Papa come. Welcome, Papa. You see, that made me happy.
Okay.
Yes, that made me happy. But I won't go straight to sleep. Where
Yeah,
was being.
yes.
Yeah, he spoke well, and one other, I'm a prime minister from Barbados, who too also, and myself. I was in Ghana before. I went to the place. They used to put the slave. The place called Amina Castle and Cape Coast Castle. When you go there, you feel bad. Yes. When you treat those sleep, they have other area. They call it never return. If you go there, if you are a bad person, or you are a lady, and when the people want you, and because we go there, you prepare money who go there. People want you, when people want you that you can't, you call that lady over there, you refuse. To carry you to that place, never return. They will put you in a seat. To carry you all around the place, a big place. The castle is very big. More than about 50 rooms and other ones. So if you reach to that place, but with all that, there was a church there. There was a church in the castle. There was a church. The Bible is still there today. To the Bible they were reading. Yes, I went there several times. Yes, so if I hear about the serious business, then I feel bad. See, because yes, it's very bad. Ghana was the only place where all the slaves they should collect around Africa. Ghana was a transit point where they should carry the slaves, or then they travel to abroad. And that place was built by the Portuguese. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was built by the Portuguese in the 13th century.
Okay.
That was around 1444, 13th century. Yeah. So it's very bad to hear those. If I hear those stories, I feel bad. Yes.
But is it good for our people to remember those people who suffer for us, who were in the slavery home and still try for all to be, is it good for them to talk about them, also do something that will remember them?
Yeah. We need to hear it. We need to tell our children. Why some of us went there to see that it was such an area to see. You can tell somebody about it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's good to tell your friends. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. William. Thank you so much for being part of the platform. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Quarter 088 14 35 04 0776 105 105. What make your father to be important, or is your father important? And if so, why? And let's hear you tonight. If you can also talk about what took place in Ghana when it comes to the African country that went to Ghana, and slavery, it was not easy thing in Africa. People were taking our parents, and what you have to say about it. What is your takes on it? Quarter 088 14 35 04 0776 105 105 088 14 35 04 0776 105 105. We have 27 minutes to go, so if you are there tonight, you can join us and I have the time. And tomorrow is Father Day. Yes, indeed, tomorrow is Father Day. Are you expecting your children to celebrate with you, show you the love as Father? There are things when people do, you remember, yes, I am somebody. Call 088 14 35 04 0776 105 105, and you're gonna be live on a bet today for your regular show. Veteran Smith, I think so far so good. 11:33. The time now is most of our people, even though they are listening, but they're exhausted. So I think we can go over to you.
Okay, play your music for all the fathers.
Okay,
all the fathers.
Okay, let me do that. Let me try looking for that. Okay, let's see whether we can get it.
To every man where they fight for the responsibility. Yes. To you. To every man where they do everything for the family. Give you medicine, paid. Show love people.
The internet. Let's see here. The internet is like giving feedback. Oh my word. Let's see what we have here. Okay, the internet is tricking. Okay. To every man where they fight for the responsibility. Yes. To you. To every man where they do everything for the family. Give you medicine, babe. Show love people. Oh my word, what is happening? Internet. Let's see here. Okay. To every man where they fight for the responsibility. To every man where they do everything for the family. Give you medicine, babe. Show love the boy. Okay, veteran, I think the internet is having a little tough time here, so we can just hold it that right here. We should be right here. Yeah.
And I think I love the song you were trying to play. It was right to the point. The responsibility of a father taking care of his children. I mean, that was so beautiful. The internet, sometimes when you try to do the right thing, it don't want to come up, but we understand what you are trying to do. It's an appropriate song, Try to take care of your family, the role of a father. Yeah, to make your family.
It have a conjunction. It say Happy Father's Day, but at the end, it have a conjunction that say those who take their responsibility as a real father. That's what it says. So it's a very good song. It's a very good song. Yeah, because other fathers are there. They just want to act like they born the children and they don't get time for them. They don't take their responsibility. So that's why it look like. Okay. So over to you. Let me look at something quickly. I will be back. Yes.
And Mr. Whittier would have gotten a prize, but he said he don't celebrate Father's Day. So we got no winner tonight. You know, I told you there was going to be a surprise.
No, he said, veteran, he said, here the children can celebrate Father's Day, even though he's a father, but the children can celebrate Father's Day. And most of the children tomorrow, they're not going to surprise their father to be from. Most of them, they only look at people who go to church, but they don't, in the morning, maybe you getting home, or in the morning, your children go to your door and buy something, one share and say, Daddy, happy Father's Day. He said here, it don't happen, and that is true. It's hard to see it around here. Yeah. But what happened
let
most
me
of
tell,
the
let me tell. They do not talk about fatherhood in Grangie there, or there are certain sector of Grangie there they don't recognize it because they don't see the father. They don't see the importance of a father. In other places, in other counties, in other might be a different story. If that is true, why?
Oh, okay. Thank you. What he said, this is the point as speaking from. But here, what you're gonna see, it's not really like they are celebrating it here. Yeah, but what the children do, those of the children who have phone, they post their father and then on social media, but for them to buy gift or maybe have a lip and party, short small celebration, or in the morning like what children do in the morning, other people do it during celebrate birthday time. They go to the person's house soon in the morning and they start to sing the birthday song to wake up the person, and other people call. But for you to see, children having, or people having a Father's Day celebration besides the churches, yeah, where they honor the father, but for it to happen in the community or you see people doing it is very hard. I am not saying that it can't happen, but it's very hard. But mostly what you see that is common is they just take their father photo and post it on social media, happy Father's Day, but nothing behind the happy Father's Day. Yeah, nothing behind it. Like you buy share or trouser, or maybe you give your father something special to make them to know, oh yes, I have a children and they are celebrating the Father Day with me. They respect me. And another thing again, people not really talk about that. People not really talk about that. They don't look at that, but it like something that it need to be people educating our children and even some of other children. But for me now, I never celebrate my Father's Day. I only take his photo and post it on Facebook and call him in the morning, Daddy, happy Father's Day. That's all. But for me to buy something and do it, like even go to him to sit and say, let's play music, and at least have little fun with my dad for the day, because the day is a special day for you. For me, I'm not doing it, and it's not really happy. It's not common here. It's not common here. But in other county, people do it there. People who understand it, they celebrate their father birthday and their father day. They prepare something special for him, and they give it to him. They gather, the whole entire family gather together, and then celebrate Father's Day. But mostly for it to happen here, it can happen. But I can really see, and even somebody out there, if we will call, they will bear me the witness that yes, indeed, we can see it. But the only thing you see common is birthday celebration. Yeah, so that's a veteran.
Disparity in the celebration between the celebration of Mother Day compared to Father Day, and if so, why they must celebrate Mother Day more than Father Day?
Okay. Let me come back again and just talk about what I said. Here also, almost, that is the same thing. Mostly the play you see the people celebrating those days is in the church. Is in the church. Yes, but if you for children to call for a party for Mother's Day here, people can do it, but it's not common. It's not common. Yeah, but people can do it, but it's not common. But the fact that all the day they are celebrated happily in the church. In the church. The only time you see Mother Day, you know, children will post their mother on social media. People listening, and even I think if I'm going to be in the morning, I think you have to bring about that in the morning Monday to look at it, because that when somebody will be in a grand jury and say, I call for a big party for my mother when it comes to Mother Day, it will be 2 or 3, but it's not many. But the fact that I think those 2 days, they are very important. As I said earlier, those 2 days, they are very important. The reason is the mother, before then, we were having, you know, our mother were not working. They were at home, you know, doing the cooking, taking care of the children. But this time come around, everybody working. The man is working, the mother is working, the father is working. So everybody are almost doing the same thing. If the man comes home soon, he have to prepare the children. If the woman go home soon, she herself have to prepare the children. Even if the mother have a test schedule in the morning, she will leave you and you prepare the children to send them to school. So that everybody doing the same thing. But when it comes to the father take, you know, huge tasks during those days where the time our mothers were not working. The father go out there, hustle, while the woman do the chores in the home, but the father go out there and hustle. Yeah, go through a lot of difficulty, because let me tell you, other places when people working there, it can be too much pressure on you that working. Your bossman will pressure you, and you know, they will be dealing with you, and that stress. Your children at home, they don't know, the woman don't know. But when you go home, you don't carry all that problem to the house. The children will not even see it on your face. You will go home with smile, and then you give what you have for the children to survive, for the family to survive. So, and the mother too took 9 months to take care of the child in her stomach and bring the child out. And 2 of you now, this is what the son said, the father, that happy Father Day to those who take their responsibility. Other people, the child can, other father, the woman can be 1 month old, they dash the woman, and the woman take care of the child, and the child grow. Those people, they are, for me, that son not belongs to them, and that father did not belong to them. But for those, when the woman is 1 month old, you take care of them until they born the child, and the child get big, where the child can speak and do things by itself. I think you have that. So for the Mother Day, I celebrate the Mother Day to myself, speak the same way, posting my mother. And I respect my mother, and I also respect my father, because if my father were absent, my mother was going to suffer. But because my father was standing by my mother, so every one of them were taking the pill. For example, even now, if you have a child, sometimes you the man, if you and the woman in the same room, the child can wake up and start crying. They sleep, the woman may be sleeping, but you will help the woman. Sometimes you will not wake up the woman, but you will face the child, and you will take the breath and give it to the child. You take the breast. Many times, if the woman on one side, so simply mean you are contributing to the help. And sometimes the child will be crying, and you will wake up to peck that child while the woman is sleeping. So those 2 people, they have to be, you know, celebrated equally, because everybody play a major role. While your mother is breastfeeding you, your father is the one that looking for the milk before your mother breastfeed you. Do you see that? So I think if people are not celebrating the day equally, I think they're making late mistakes. Or maybe they know their reason. Maybe the father was not doing the right thing too. Maybe the father was not doing the right thing. So that's why they're not celebrating the day equally. But if the father take his responsibility, they have to celebrate the day equally. Yes. So your question is something that you have to talk about in Monday mornings. People call in and talk about that.
But why motherhood, fatherhood were well respected in the past, and why in today's society motherhood and fatherhood is not the same? Why? What do you have learned so far?
Thank you so much. I love that. During those days, I love that. During those days, our father, like you people now, you guys were responsible and always ready to support the family, the mother and father, even before the woman and the men start to be in anything we call love. the both family will know about you people. And you, the father, will start doing something for your woman family, helping them before you get that woman. And when you get that woman, you hold that woman like chicken egg. And the family know you and you know the other family. So it's not like what is happening now. For that's what make the mother who those days very important. Those days. Because you people were not roaming around like ox. But now, even before you get 2 to 3 girlfriends at that time, it's very difficult. But now I alone can have 5, 6, 7. And maybe when somebody else get pregnant, because we are not asking our parents. We are not listening to our parents. We're doing our own thing. So that is the reason those days will not be shared equally. For me now, I don't even have money, but I have 5 girlfriends. I'm just saying something, folks, so you can say I have 5 girlfriends. So, other guys do that. So now, if you look at it, you will not be able to cater to this, to take care of those girlfriends. Some of them, you will get them pregnant and you deny it. And that woman will take responsibility alone. And by the time the child gets to a certain age, you try to show yourself. Even some women will not deny you. They will say that your father over there. So the children now, they're looking at it. My mother suffered for me. Why should I celebrate my father? Why should I celebrate Father Day? Because my father neglected me and neglected my mother when she got pregnant for me. And he will marry another woman. So those days and the day, it's a very big gap there. It's a very big gap. Those days, people were used to listen to their parents. And the parents were used to direct their children how to live. Now, the old women, the elderly women were used to train the younger women to know how to take care of their family, to know how to take care of their homes, to know how to take care of their husband. But now, this day, no. The children, the elder women, they are not teaching the children how to take care of their family, how to take care of their husband. They tell the children, say, if you marry a man, your life is going to be like this. So now, that is a difference for which those days, every parent, because the father and mother can always be together. But now, these days, you see stepchildren, those days, the stepchildren issue was not too much. We know our father was used to have 3 to 5 women those days. But the fact that all the 5 women, they will live with that man, and they will born by the man, and the children will be together, and they will bring their all the 5 women, their 5 children will eat in one bowl as a family. So, but now, it don't happen like that, because the elderly women are not disciplining the younger one. And the same thing too, the elderly men are not disciplining the younger one. Everybody will be like young buck, and everybody bluffing. So that's a difference those days. So if you think my mother, even my father have 5 women, but we the 5 boys, or 5 boys, 2 girls, 3 girls, 5 boys, we are together, and 2 girls, 3 girls, 2 boys, 3 girls, 5, we are together every day, and our mother then laughing together, they happy. You think when our mother day reach, we will not celebrate that day? We will celebrate the day because they always taking care of us. Equally, if our father day, you think the way we celebrate our mother, we will not celebrate our father that? No. Because they're taking care of us equally, and they give her advice the right way. That's what will happen. And that's the difference between those days and this day.
So one thing, it take a village to raise a child. In those days, everybody in the community helped to raise a child. Today, you cannot do it. And I think that took away the beauty of motherhood and fatherhood. Can you imagine? During our time, we do wrong, they can discipline us. Our community can discipline us. And you go to your mom and dad, they will echo or anchor wherever the other people have done, and also discipline you on top of it. Today, you cannot do it. You can't take care of, be someone's child or do something wrong to someone's child, they won't allow it. So, have we gotten away from our culture? like the poorer and the poorer and the Senate society, they play a major role in raising a boy and a girl. Why today? What's happening? Are we in support of these type of culture, or are we questioning these culture, the good things they did in the past? So where have we gone wrong? This is a good subject to bring on another day. What do you think?
Yes, that's what I said. I think you Monday, don't forget, if you will have the time, and when it comes to the question you asked earlier, and this is a very good topic. But for me, these are the things I love to bring on my show. Every time we talk about such a thing like this. What you just said earlier is the truth. During those days, it take the whole village to bring up a child. It take the whole a family to bring up a child. But now these days, nobody is allowed to do that. So when you talk about the Senate, it's something like we are forgetting about our culture. We are forgetting about the culture. And because the men were, as I said earlier, the older men were used to call the young men and advise them how they should go, where they should go, and how they should go about it. But now these days, even Veteran Smith, you that over there, if you call somebody child, Mr. George H. Nivo coming. Let me put in. we got a few minutes. However, let's see his face. Mr. George H. Numo, let welcome you. We have a few minutes. Let's see your face.
You been celebrating all the cocoa in Philadelphia.
Yeah. What's going on? What's up?
We're reflecting on Father's Day tomorrow. And you're a happy father. We won't get to talk about it. You can spend all your time talking about fatherhood. A special how tomorrow will be special to you. And the recording we played yesterday, we didn't have time to comment on it. So we give it to you.
Which recording yesterday? Refresh my
in Ghana. So, where they went through.
Who went through what? I mean, I cannot hear you.
Mr. Veteran, Mr. Nubo was not with us yesterday. Mr. Nubo was not with us yesterday. Our Nimpe.
Okay.
No, he was with us. Okay. He left. Subject.
Okay. I think, yes, I think I left. I was with you and I left. I think so. And I think I left during the introduction. And I didn't hear the presentation. Yeah. So
what's gonna be happening, Mr. Numo, is that I don't know why you can't show your face, because you were not here. You can't show your face. Can't speak to your people. We have 1 minute to 12. So Veteran is over to you, and but let's call in Mr. Numo. Let him speak to his people, and then he give it to you, and you will say what you got to say now, and see what's going to be happening, because the time is 1 minute up to 12. So what a weekend. Okay. So Mr. Numo will speak to your people.
Okay. No, good evening to the listeners. Good evening to the panelists. I'm glad to be back with you. For some reason, I had to leave prematurely last night, and I'm back. And I know the listeners are all getting ready, to go and prepare for tomorrow. So I would say, good night and happy Father's Day to all the fathers. And I join all the mothers to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Thank you.
Okay. So Numbo, thank you so much for coming up. We appreciate you. Veterans just left, so I like to say thank you so much. So folks out there, this is Abed to D4. Abed to D4 is your regular informative show on Top FM 105.3, live on Top FM page, YouTube, and all of our followers. Those of you following always, we like to say thank you. Those of you who call in, we like to say thank you. And let's see what all I bring veteran on. And also we like to say thank you for being part of the family of providing education for our people. This platform is not for only the panelists, it's for every Liberian, it's for everyone who is watching us. We are here to educate one another. We are here to provide information to our people. And those of you always listening, it is a pleasure for you to listen to us. Those of you who always calling in, we like to say thank you. Before we go, let me go over to Veteran DeFrere Smith. Veteran Smith, let's go over to you because we were already climaxing. Veteran, are you there?
Go to Mr. Nimbo.
Yeah, Mr. Nuvo already climaxed. He already spoke to his people, and
okay. It was a good show. Happy Father's Day to all who will be celebrating fathers. And you don't have to be a father because by having children, but a good way to fatherhood, seeing the importance of fatherhood, helping other people, helping children, helping whether male or female, providing for their education, and exemplifying what fatherhood means. You consider a father. So you're in a different category. You don't have to have offspring, children before you be considered a father. There are people who are father, they don't exemplify fatherhood. They don't take care of their children. Other people play that role. But we still honor you because somewhere you went wrong, somewhere you were right in bringing the children into the world, and something happened and you forgot your responsibility. So, happy Father's Day to all. And in Liberia, if you're celebrating Father's Day in your churches of worship, happy Father's Day to all of you. If you are in the home, you are celebrating happy Father's Day. And for our church, we like other people celebrate it this coming Sunday. And next week, we celebrate Father's Day because we want people from the other churches to come to our church because we provide it with feeds. We provide the best type of food, Liberian dishes, and all of that. So, Mr. Numo, you don't have to come this Sunday, but the next Sunday you can come to Trenton and come to the First International Baptist Church of Trenton and celebrate Father Day with you all. So on that note, happy Father Day to you all, and also the historical thing that taking place in Ghana, where our leader spoke about reparation. That's good thing that is happening. We'll dwell on that more on Monday. This how we conclude. Happy Father Day to you, Chris. You're not a father, but you're taking care of the children. So happy Father Day to you and to all who are celebrating fatherhood on tomorrow. Bye for now. This is the veteran. Fresh may saying bye. And now let me start doing my other type of responsibility of fatherhood.
How you figure out that Chris is not a father?
Oh, we already talked that. So, Mr. Nemo, you already got your fatherhood gift by your daughter graduating from high school. So I know what you want for her again.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I already got that. And
waiting for that cocoa.
Oh yeah, cocoa. The cocoa is on the 5th.
Oh, right after the Independence Day, you have it right after?
Yeah. You have to.
Okay.
The invitation is coming.
Okay. We'll be there. Bring all the food.
Yeah.
To every man when they do everything for the family.
I know Chris will be coming. I know Chris will be coming.
Okay. So the panelists would like to say thanks so much for being on the platform. Mr. Nomo, the Fred Veteran Smith, would like to say thank you to our regular listeners and all of the fathers out there, including our panelists out of Liberia. Would like to say happy Father Day. We are here, and God bless every one of you. If your children celebrate your own, we'd like to say God bless you. But don't forget, if you are not responsible father, the other Father Day, we are not giving it to you. We are giving the Father Day to the responsible father who taking their responsibility. So we'd like to say thank you so much. I bear to D4 take break, and it will be back Monday, the same time, the same station. As you know, one of the program that run for 6 days in the week from Monday to Saturday. We'd like to say thanks always. Go rest, go prepare, and come back Monday for another discussion. Also for another education for our people. Bye-bye. We are out.
TOP FM